Om Shanti. Good morning. So we listen to Baba's Murli for 18th December 24. The essence is, sweet children, you receive might by linking your intellects in yoga to the Almighty Authority Father. You receive might by linking your intellect's yoga to the Almighty Authority Father. It is by having remembrance that you souls can charge your batteries and become pure and Satopradhan. The only method to charge the battery is connecting in yoga to the Supreme. The question is, what effort do you children make at the confluence age that rewards you with a deity status? What efforts do you children make at the confluence age that rewards you with a deity status? Answer. At the confluence age, you make the effort to become cool, serene. It is by becoming cool, by becoming pure, that you become deities. Until you become cool, you cannot become deities. At the confluence age, you become goddesses of coolness, Shitala Devi, and sprinkle everyone with cool drops of this knowledge to make everyone cool. You first have to become cool yourself and then extinguish the fire of making everyone else cool. So first I have to become cool. Sheetal, like water, no? Water is cool. That's the original property of water. You put it in fire, it extinguishes the fire, right? So water's original property is coolness. So in the same way, Baba says that we should become cool, Shitala, like Shitala Devi, and sprinkle these drops of knowledge so that everyone else who is burning in vices, they become cool. Om Shanti. First of all, you children just have to understand one thing. We are all brothers and Shiv Baba is the father of all. All souls are brothers. He is called the Almighty Authority. When you ruled over the whole world, you had all the powers. The kingdom of deities used to exist in Bharat. You were pure deities. All of your clan, that is your whole dynasty, was viceless. Who were viceless? You souls. You are now once again becoming viceless. By having remembrance of the Almighty Authority, you are receiving might from Him. The Father has explained that it is you souls who each play a part of 84 births. Each one of us as souls play part in this drama. You souls had Satupradhan power that gradually decreased day by day. So we accumulated that power by remembering Baba, by connecting to Almighty Authority. So from being Satupradhan, you had to become Tamopradhan. When the strength of a battery has run out, the motor comes to a halt. The battery becomes discharged. The battery of a soul doesn't become fully discharged. There is some power left. The battery of the soul doesn't become zero. There is some power left. That means that some power is not that power of purity left, but it is some power which is just making people just drag. Huh? So that is the little bit power left. So when someone dies, a lamp is lit and kept filled with oil so that the light doesn't go out. You children now understand that you souls had full strength and that you no longer have that. You must now keep your intellects in yoke with the Almighty Authority Father and fill yourselves with power because you have very little power left. If your power were to finish completely, your bodies would not remain. That's why Baba says little bit of power is there because people are still doing things, right? But it's like the power is not fulfilling, the power is not sustaining. That power is just to little bit get things done, move around. And that's why people experience a lot of tiredness or irritation and all of these by. So if your power were to finish completely, your bodies would not remain. By remembering the Father, you souls become completely pure. In the golden age, your batteries are fully charged. Then your degrees, that is the power of your batteries, gradually discharges. By the time you souls reach the end of the Iron Age, you have very little power left. It is as though you are bankrupt of your strength. By remembering the Father, you souls become full of strength. Therefore, the Father explains, you must remember the one alone. God is the highest on high. Everyone else is part of creation. He alone is the creator, and everyone else is part of creation. A creation can only receive a limited inheritance from a creation. So, if we are connecting to people or nature, tree, planets, all of that, we will receive only limited. But when we connect to the creator, it's unlimited. So the unlimited Father is the only creator. All other fathers are limited. By remembering the unlimited Father, you receive the unlimited inheritance. So, we have to understand this our relationship with Baba and our relationship with nature. So, if you remember yesterday, Baba said that Baba is, of course, the father and the bridegroom, right? And then if Baba is the father and the bridegroom, then all of us souls are brides, right? So the soul becomes female and the bridegroom is the male. Right? So the soul is the female with respect to Baba in that relationship. Now Baba says, you souls are brothers. So now if I, the soul, am brother, with respect to nature, which is my body or the elements of nature become the female and I become the male, the brother. Now, because Baba says that I, the soul, am the master, right? Master of nature, master of elements of nature, master of the body. So as a master, I am, right? I am the male, right? So the soul is the brother. The elements are female. So that's the relationship. Now, with respect to Baba, the soul is the female. Baba is the creator, right? Or the master of all of us, Supreme Father, right? So we receive from Baba. So we receive from Baba. When we give to nature, we are higher, right? So that's the relationship. So Baba says, by remembering the unlimited Father, you receive the unlimited inheritance. Therefore, you children should know in your hearts that Baba is establishing heaven, the new world for us. Heaven is being established according to the drama plan. Heaven is being established according to the drama plan. It is you children who will go and rule there. I am ever pure. I do not take birth through a womb. So Baba says, I will not come to heaven. I don't come to heaven. I do not take birth as the deities do. In order to give you children the kingdom of heaven, I enter the body of this one when he reaches 60, the age of retirement. Then, from being the number one Tamopradhan soul, he becomes number one Satopradhan. So, Baba says he enters the body of Brahma. Just one. So, Brahma Baba he was number one Tamopradhan, and then he becomes number one Satopradhan, that is Krishna. So, Baba says, God is the highest on high, and then there are Brahma, Vishnu, and Shankar, who reside in the subtle region. Where did where did this Brahma, Vishnu, and Shankar come from? Those are just visions that you have. So Baba says that they really don't exist in the subtle region. Brahma, Vishnu, and Shankar. These are just visions that people had, and they created that this is the Trinity, right? The three Trinity God. And then Brahma being the creator, Vishnu sustainer, and Shankar as destroyer. But actually, they don't exist. Right? It's just God is carrying out the task through Brahma, through Vishnu, through Shankar. So they are symbolic. So there are no physical bodies there. The subtle region is in the middle. So this world, then the subtle region, then the home. So there are no bodies there. Those subtle bodies can only be seen in a divine vision. Brahma is one that is dressed in white, whereas Vishnu is adorned with diamonds and jewels. They portray Shankar with a snake around his neck, but Shankar couldn't be like that. At Amarnath, they portray Shankar telling Parvati the story of immortality. So Baba is saying that how can someone have a snake around their neck? So again, it's symbolic, right? So Brahma is shown in white. That means simple, shown in white. Vishnu means the golden aged form, which is the combined form of Lakshmi and Narayan. So adorned with jewelry and all that. And then Shankar, a tapasvi, someone who's a renunciate and who is a tapasvi, who's doing tapasya. So that's why Shankar is shown like usually bare body with like minimum clothes. What it means is not physically wearing minimum clothes, but it means that a tapasvi soul who has let go of the consciousness of the body, always in tapasya. The snake around the neck symbolizes that conqueror of the vices. So that's Shankar. So Baba says at Amarnath, they show Shankar telling the story of Parvati, telling the story of immortality to Parvati. So Baba is saying that that's not accurate because in Amarnath, they have a shivling, right? The shivling of ice. So how can the incorporeal God, who is shown in the form of shivling, the oval image, right? And then Shankar is a physical image, right? So God, Baba says, I am not Shankar. God gives the story of immortality, but he has to take a body to give this knowledge of immortality, right? That you souls are immortal. That is the story of immortality, that all souls are immortal. You do not die. The moment we realize this, we become immortal beings. So Baba says, there's not a human world in the subtle region. So how could he relate a story there? The subtle region is simply for visions. You see visions of those who have become absolutely pure. They are the ones who then become the masters of heaven when they go to the golden age. Therefore, it should enter your intellects. Therefore, it should enter your intellects how they claim their fortune of the kingdom. There are no battles, etc. there. How could deities be violent? Whether anyone believes it or not, you are now claiming that kingdom by remembering the Father. We are not here to make people believe in all this, right? Knowledge and everything. Baba says it's up to you. You want to make effort, you make effort. You understand this, you want to make effort. You want to claim your kingdom, you claim your kingdom by remembering the Father. It is mentioned in the Gita, forget your body and all your bodily religions and constantly remember me alone. The Father doesn't have a body to which he could be attached. The Father says, I just take this body on loan for a short time. For a short time. Permanently, it's not that, sometimes Baba says, I'm not in Brahma permanently. It's not that I just am in this chariot permanently. No, I come and go. So Baba is saying that don't think that I am here permanently. So I've taken this body on loan for a short time. Otherwise, how would I give you this knowledge? I am the living seed of this tree. Only I have the knowledge of this tree. People know nothing of the duration of this world or how it is created, sustained, and destroyed. They study a limited study. The Father teaches you this unlimited study and makes you children into the masters of the world. This study is unlimited study because in this study, Baba is not talking about just the destruction happening, annihilation happening. No, he's talking about the cycle changing, transformation, how the new world is coming, right? So that's what Baba is talking about. So it's continuity, right? So this knowledge continues. The sanskars of this knowledge continue. So once when I imbibe this knowledge and when I become peaceful, when I have imbibed the virtues, automatically these sanskars will go with me. So this is unlimited knowledge, unlimited study. So no bodily being can ever be called God. They, that is Brahma, Vishnu, and Shankar, have their own subtle bodies, and they too cannot be called God. This body is the throne for Dada's soul. This throne is now the immortal throne, the throne of the Father, the immortal image. There is a throne in Amritsar that is called the immortal throne, Akal Takht. So Baba says, this body of Brahma becomes my immortal throne. Important people are invited to sit on that immortal throne. The Father explains all of these are immortal thrones of souls. So these bodies are our immortal thrones of the souls. Good and bad sanskars are within each soul, and this is why it is said, this is the fruit of your actions. The Father of all souls is one. So the body that we all receive, the features that we receive in each birth is different. And the body that we receive is based on our karma, our previous birth karma. Every feature that we have is based on our karma. So Baba is not explaining to you from the scriptures. None of these things are mentioned in the scriptures. This is why people become irritated and say that we don't believe in the scriptures. They tell, like, you Brahma Kumaris don't believe in any scriptures, no? So when sages and holy men go to bathe in the Ganges, do they become pure? No one can return home yet. Everyone will return home at the end, just like swarm of insects or a swarm of bees. There's the queen bee, and all the other bees follow her. Likewise, when the Father returns home, all souls will follow him. It will be as though there is a crowd of souls in the incorporeal world, whereas here it is crowded with human beings. This world is crowded with human beings, soul and the body. Incorporeal world, only souls. So this crowd here will also have to run home one day. The Father will come and take all of you souls back with him. There's the praise of Shiva's wedding procession. In Bhakti and devotion, they talk about Shiva's wedding procession and who all were in the procession. They show. Whether you are sons or daughters, the Father comes and teaches all of you children the pilgrimage of remembrance. Souls cannot return home without first becoming pure. After you have become pure, you will first go to your abode of silence and then go down gradually, number wise. So, even though not all the souls of the world will take this knowledge, understand this knowledge, remember Baba, and become pure, not everyone, not the 8 billion souls will do that. But at the end, Baba says everyone will become pure. How? Through repentance, through the suffering of their karma, all of that. So, there are two ways of becoming pure, either by yog, remembrance, or bhog, which is suffering. So either we choose this option, we choose yog, remembrance, become pure, because now I'm creating sanskars also of purity. And if I settle my account, karmic account through suffering, then what are the sanskars that I'm creating? So definitely not golden aged sanskars then. So Baba says the world population will continue to grow. As souls keep coming down, the population continues to grow. The kingdom has to be created. Therefore, not everyone will go down together at the same time. The tree gradually continues to grow. The Father, first of all, establishes the original eternal deity religion. The first ones to become Brahmins are those who are to become deities. So only souls who carry sanskars of being a deity will become Brahmins because they all again have to become deities. So there's Prajapita Brahma, father of people, and so there would also be brothers and sisters among the people. Many become Brahma Kumars and Kumaris here. It must definitely be because their intellects have faith that they are able to claim so many marks. Those of you who are firm will go there first, and the weak ones will go later. All souls first reside in the incorporeal world, and then as they come down, the population grows slowly. How could a soul play his part without a body? This is a world of actors, and it continues to turn around all the 4 ages. So even the deities, right? Even souls who come down in golden age, playing the part of deities are actors. Huh? So Baba says, in the golden age, we were deities, then we become warriors, then merchants, then Shudras. So we continue to play our parts. It is now the most auspicious confluence age. This age only exists now when the Father comes. Only the unlimited Father gives this unlimited knowledge. Shiv Baba doesn't have a body of his own that he could be given a name. This body belongs to this Dada, and Baba has taken it on loan for a short period. Baba is repeating this. And when Shiv Baba takes Brahma's body on loan, he renames him to Brahma. So Baba says, I don't have a permanent body. The father says, I need a mouth so that I can talk to you. How could the father talk to his children if he didn't have a mouth? I give you unlimited knowledge through this mouth. That is why this mouth is called Gaumukh, that is, mouth of a cow. Water can emerge from anywhere in the mountains, and so they have created a Gaumukh here where water emerges. They consider that to be the water of the Ganges and they drink it. In many temples, they'll have the cow's mouth and they have water coming out. People go and they drink that water because they consider it to be holy water. Because water coming out from cow's mouth, Gaumukh. So here Baba says it's not about physical water, but it's the water of this knowledge that is coming out of the mouth of Brahma. So Brahma becomes the cow's mouth. So it is the water of this knowledge. They consider that to be the water of the Ganges and they drink it. They give so much importance to that water. Everything in this world is false. They have Gaumukh in Nasik, in west of India, in Maharashtra. Uh, how can Ganges flow here? Ganges doesn't flow here. The path of Ganges is from north to east. Uh, So Ganges doesn't flow here, but they say, oh, this is Gaumukh and this is Ganges. So Baba says, everything is false. Only the one Father tells you the truth, but false people consider the Father's knowledge to be false. When Bharat was in golden age, it was called the land of truth. Now that Bharat has become old, everything has become false. There's such a great contrast. The Father says, you have defamed me so much. You have insulted me and defamed me by calling me omnipresent. You have been calling out to Shiv Baba, take us away from this old world. The Father says, all of my children have become bankrupt by sitting on the pyre of lust. The Father speaks to you, children, and says, you were once the masters of heaven. Do you remember this? He only explains this to you, children. He does not explain it to the whole world because only you children understand what the Father says. Many people do the course, but not everyone understands the Murli. To understand the Murli, to imbibe the Murli, we need faith. We need faith in Baba. We need faith in who God is. We need faith in our own selves. That yes, I was a deity. I had all these divine virtues. Having faith in this story of the drama, only then will I understand the Murli. Do I have faith that God comes and He's teaching me? Then I will have love for the Murli and have faith in words that Baba speaks in the Murli. So the biggest thorn. So what would the world know about this? The biggest thorn is lust. The very name of this world is the impure world, whereas the golden age is 100% pure world. Human beings go and bow down in front of those pure deity idols. Although many devotees are vegetarians, it is not that they don't indulge in vice. So Baba says that many devotees are vegetarians. They don't indulge in vice, but they don't eat, impure food, but they do eat onion garlic or they do indulge in vice, the vice of lust. So Baba says many remain celibate from childhood and from their childhood onwards, they don't eat dirty food either. Sannyasis too, say, become viceless. Sannyasis renounce their homes and families. They then take their next birth to householders, and they once again renounce their homes and families and go into the forest. However, would it be possible for them to become pure from impure? No. No one can become pure from impure without being given Srimad by the Purifier Father. It's very difficult to become pure from impure, to give up the vice of lust. We give it up because we have understood this knowledge. The path of devotion is the path of descent. And so, how could they become pure? If they did become pure, they would be able to go back home and then go to heaven. Do the golden aged deities ever renounce their homes and families? The sannyasi's renunciation is limited, whereas your renunciation is unlimited. They renounce their homes and families on a physical level, limited renunciation. We live with our homes and families, but we renounce the vices. So you renounce the whole world, including your friends and relatives. Heaven is now being established for you because now we renounce, meaning we stabilize ourselves as souls, and as souls, everyone is equal. So we don't renounce saying that you're not my friend anymore or I'm not part of this family anymore. We don't leave relationships like that, but I'm not in constant awareness of the relationship because I understand that my relationship is with one Baba alone, right? So heaven is now being established for you. Your intellects are now facing heaven. People are still dangling in hell, whereas you children are dangling in remembrance of the Father. You are made to sit on the pyre of this knowledge in order to become goddesses of coolness. In contrast to the word cool, there's the word fire, heat. You are called goddesses of coolness. There wouldn't have been just one of you. There must definitely have been many who made Bharat cool. At present, everyone is burning on the pyre of lust. It is here that you are named goddesses of coolness. You are the goddesses who make everyone cool, the ones who sprinkle cool drops of this knowledge on everyone. Devotees go to sprinkle drops of water, whereas it is the drops of this knowledge that are sprinkled on souls here. So, these drops of knowledge make the soul cool. So, when souls become pure, they become cool. The souls of the whole world have now become burnt by sitting on the pyre of lust. You children are now being given the urn of nectar. With this urn, you become cool yourselves and you also make others cool. This one too has become cool. So, Brahma too. Both husband and wife live together. It is not a question of having to leave your home and family. However, when that cowshed was created at the beginning, some must definitely have left their homes. For what? In order to be able to sit on the pyre of this knowledge and become cool. So, in the beginning of the yajna, when we hear the story of the yajna, many mothers and many left their families and they came to Baba. Why that was needed in the beginning? Because, when the mothers wanted to remain pure, their families were not allowing them to remain pure. But the families were locking them up in their homes. So they had to leave, they had to come running to Baba. And so Baba says it was like a cow shed that was created, a gaushala, where everyone, mostly the mothers came, and because they wanted to remain pure. So, in order to be able to sit on the pyre of this knowledge and become cool, that's why they left. Only when you become cool here can you become deities there. The intellect's yoke of you children should no longer go to your old homes. Baba saying this because when people leave their homes and they come, like, now when souls come to live at the center or they go to Madhuban and they live there. So Baba says your intellect shouldn't be drawn to your old home. You have left all that and come here. So let your intellects cling to the Father because you all have to go back home with the Father. So let it connect to the home of the souls, Paramdham, and let it be connected to Baba. The father says, sweet children, I have come as your guide to take you all back home. You are the Shiv Shakti Pandav army. You are the ones who receive might from Shiv, the Almighty Authority. People think that the Supreme Soul can restore life to dead people. But the Father says, my beloved children, every soul has been given his own eternal part to play in this drama. Baba says, I do not interfere in this drama. Every soul has a part to play in this drama. Their time of birth, their time of leaving the body is fixed in the drama. I am the creator, the director, and the principal actor. I cannot change anyone's part in this drama at all. People believe that each leaf moves on the orders of the Supreme Soul, but the Supreme Soul himself says, I am also dependent on this drama. I am bound by it. It is not that leaves move according to my orders. The notion of omnipresence has made the people of Bharat totally poverty stricken. Through this knowledge that the Father gives, Bharat once again becomes crowned. Bharat once again becomes crowned. That means Bharat once again becomes golden aged and with deities who are crowned, double crowned. Acha, to the sweetest, beloved, long lost, and now found children, love, remembrance, and good morning from the mother, the father, Bab Dada, the
The
spiritual father,
spiritual father says
the
namaste to
great
the
great
spiritual
spiritual
children.
children,
The
and the
spiritual
children.
children say namaste to the spiritual father.
Essence for Dharna. In order to enter the Sun dynasty at the beginning, so in the beginning of the cycle, let your intellect have faith and claim full marks. Become a firm Brahmin. Baba said today, right? Only firm Brahmins who have faith will be able to understand this knowledge. Keep this unlimited knowledge in your awareness. Remain seated on the pyre of this knowledge and become cool, that is, become pure. Extinguish the fire of lust with this knowledge and yoga. Your intellect must be constantly connected in yoga to the one Father. Blessing. May you receive a medal. May you receive a medal in the form of an elevated stage. May you receive a medal, not a physical medal, but the medal in the form of an elevated stage in your Brahmin life and thereby become an emperor of the carefree land. And thereby become an emperor of the carefree land. So may you receive a medal in the form of an elevated stage in your Brahmin life. So the medal, right, of this Brahmin life is having an elevated stage, thereby becoming an emperor of carefree land. When I have an elevated stage now, then I become an emperor of the carefree land. Each of you has become a Brahmin in order to make your personal stage the best of all. In Brahmin life, your elevated stage is your personal property. It is the medal of Brahmin life. Those who receive this medal remain constantly stable in an unshakable, immovable, and constant stage and are constantly carefree. They become the emperors of the carefree land. They remain free from all desires and are embodiments of ignorance of the knowledge of desire. So, becoming an emperor of the carefree land means that my stage has to be unshakable, immovable, and constantly carefree. That means if I'm getting worried about little things, that means I'm not carefree. Not careless, but carefree. Carelessness is vice. Carefree is a virtue. I become carefree when, how can I become carefree? I become carefree when, yes,
When uh we give everything to Baba and let Baba take care of it.
yes, right? So when I change mine, everything mine to yours, Baba, where I say Baba has control of everything, nothing belongs to me. All mine is Baba's. So that's when we become carefree. That's when our stage will be immovable and shakable. Because I know that Baba has my back, Baba will take care of it. Baba will take care of me. So, do I have that faith? So, faith is needed. Slogan: say my Baba with unbroken faith and intoxication. Say my Baba with unbroken faith and intoxication, and Maya cannot then come close to you. It's like my Baba is with me. Maya cannot come close with intoxication and faith. Sure. Om Shanti. So today Baba is saying we all have to become cool Devis, Shitala Devi. Cool, that is pure, coolness. So when I am cool, I'm able to shower coolness on others, share droplets of coolness with others. Remembering Baba with love, my Baba, connecting, recharging our batteries by connecting to only the one. He's the only one who can recharge our batteries. Having faith in this knowledge, having faith in drama, understanding that each one of us is playing a part in this drama, becoming carefree, right? So we'll practice coolness. So let's remember Baba. I, the soul, am seated on the immortal throne of the center of the forehead in this body. I, the immortal being of light, I play my part in this birth using this body. My part is unique. My part is special. I understand that I received this body. I have received these features based on my previous karma. As I settle my karmic accounts, as I become Satopradhan, completely pure, I will receive a new body with new features, a Satopradhan body. I, the soul, Master Almighty Authority, I connect to my Supreme Father the almighty authority through my intellect, and I am getting charged. The battery in me is getting charged with all the virtues from the ocean of virtues. As I become charged, I'm becoming a deity of coolness. I have no fire in me. The fire of the vices is completely extinguished. And I'm seated on the pyre of knowledge. As I absorb the coolness in me, this coolness radiates to the body. Every organ of this body, every part of this body is experiencing coolness. It's becoming pure. I'm able to share and radiate this purity into the world. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Right? Nobody wants to share their points? Huh? Yes, go ahead.
Shanti, my points for today is that let your intellect have fame. I am a Brahmin soul, and I think the slogan was "Say Baba."
My Baba.
My Baba with unbroken faith and intoxication, and then
Yes.
Maya won't be able to come near us.
Yes. So my Baba. Right? And have faith. Who am I? Have faith that I am a Brahmin soul. I am becoming a deity. I have the deity sanskars in me. So have that faith in yourself. Have faith in Baba. Have faith in this knowledge. Right? Good. Arya?
Shanti, my practice point for today and tomorrow is remembering Baba's the creator and everything he. Wait, we're also Baba's creations, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I was kind of confused. Like I was thinking, like, what if I'm mixing up this with something else? So we Baba's the creator and we are his creations. So if like if any soul like gives us trouble tea at school, we can just give them to Baba and say, Baba, this is your creation, your soul, your child. Take care of him for me, please, or her.
Yes. Yeah.
Letting my intellect have full faith on Baba, the drama, and Baba's knowledge. Sometimes when I feel hopeless or something like that, and something that like I have so many things to do. I'm like, this is a part in the drama. It'll just come and go. There are many things like this, and then like sometimes when like let's say every few days I get this thought in my head like um at at any time of the day, and it says like this is part of the drama. It's meant to happen. So don't
Yeah.
freak out or
Right.
anything like that. And um remembering that I am uh, uh having faith that I'm a Brahmin soul, and well, looking at everybody else as souls. So, Om
Yeah.
Shanti.
Very good. Om Shanti. Shanti. All right. So I'll see you tomorrow. Keep having this faith and intoxication. Say with your heart, my Baba. Right? So not just Baba, but my Baba. He belongs to me and I belong to him. Right? All right. So have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti, sister.
Shanti.
Um,
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.